Hey folks, DDFab checking in. So this is our 73 G10 Shorty Chevy van that we bought for a flip. It is fairly straight, little dents here and there, but it is a super clean little ride. And we're going to see if we can make it just a little sporty and then get some money out of it. Stay tuned. So we're in the van, and I just wanted to talk briefly about the problem that we're having, and it is stumbling and sometimes backfiring when it's running. I take the time to explain that it could either be the accelerator pump or that it could be the vacuum advance, and here I'm going to demonstrate that you can hear the squirting of the accelerator pump. But let's see if we can see this here. It's not the accelerator pump because you get that squirt when you hit the pedal. So let's fire it up and see what else we got. Takes a few minutes to get it started. All right, so you can see that it's idling okay, but whenever I hit the pedal, it's backfiring through the carburetor. So that's not, oh, and I smell gas as well. That's not an accelerator pump issue, that's a vacuum advance issue. And I'll show you how to check that in a second. All right, so now we're around at the front. There's a distributor, and this little module that's right there on the front is the vacuum advance module. What that does is it attaches to a vacuum port on the carburetor that is just above the butterflies. That means when you crack the throttle, that vacuum is applied to that diaphragm there that has a lever on it that pulls the points plate forward, advancing the spark. So I'm going to take the cap off and we'll look at that. So I loosened the screw holding that distributor cap on. There's one there, and there's one opposite on the other side, which I already had loose, but we'll pull that off, lay that aside, and there's the plate that I was talking about. You can clearly see the vacuum diaphragm now. What happens when there's a signal applied here, this arm pulls in and the entire points plate moves forward. And that's not working. The way you test that is you put a vacuum pump, or you can even just suck on the hose, and you should see that arm move and that plate advance. Let's see if I can stick a hose on it. We'll do that. So I've got a hose attached to it now, and I'm going to suck on one end of it, and all you're going to hear, if you hear anything on the video, is just air escaping. And nothing's moving. So now I'm going to swap out this vacuum advance module and we'll try this again. So I was taking this module off. There's a couple screws in it. One in the front, over there, one over here, and I noticed as it came off, like, oh, it's moving. So if when vacuum were applied, this arm would pull back, you would see it rotate that plate around the distributor rotor, therefore advancing the spark. So we're going to replace that and see if we can get that to function correctly. All right, I've got the new actuator in. I'm going to apply some vacuum to the hose, and then I'll release it, and you'll see that plate move around. So it did move right there, and I tried again, but it's very stiff. So I just move on to getting the vehicle running with it on. At this point, it was pretty late in the day, so I, off camera, put everything back together and got her fired up. And you can tell that it's revving and running fairly cleanly. Thanks for watching.